working. There it goes. And then let me see if I can connect this to Facebook. Where'd we go? Okay. There it is. Looks good, looks good. There we go. All right. It's working on the laptop. Okay. So I was taking out the
cage in the back. I think it's like clipped in there.
Oh, there's a screw at the bottom. That's what I'm missing. Yeah. Yeah. This thing does not come out. Hold up. So there was a bottom screw here and the one right here. But
yeah. Is there like a little clip?
There's clips right here that allow the tray to come out, each one individually, but not the whole housing.
Not on the side? There should be some sort of clip that's kind of holding it in. If not, there might be a screw that's screwing in from the top.
On the other side, maybe? Looks like that might be it right there. Let me try this one. That wasn't it. Put that screw back. All right. I'm not sure. I see two of the nuts or the screws that I took out. It seems to be
in the front, maybe? Yeah, right there.
where?
Is that a screw or a rivet?
Where?
Well, that looks like it's a rivet.
Yeah, that's a rivet. Well, that's not part of it. I got it. You have to push up.
Okay. Just remember how you took that out because you got to put it back in there now.
All right. Okay. Aw. It's not that case. It's the housing that holds the case that's causing. See right there? So you got it in there. I
don't know how I got it in there.
Let me try to finagle it. You know what finagle? I looked it up because I was going to use it in my in one of my papers for class, and it means deceptive. I was like, I didn't know that. I better not use that word.
I think if you like push it in there all the way and then turn it sideways, it should come out.
Like this, and then go down.
It might be easier to pull it through the other way. Because it's split in two at the other side.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's over here. We're live, baby. We're streaming live. That's my honey.
You just gotta put the grommet back in there.
Yeah.
I remember that being a pain.
Damn it. If you can't tell, this is my first time doing this. My homeboy, Robert Bruce, came over here from Texas and built this for me.
Get it back in there.
Being a pain. I can't reach the top through the back. It's got that bracket in the way. Man, I think I should do the top. Try that.
Well, it's not major. You don't have to do it right now.
I ain't gonna do it right now. Piece of crap.
Just set it aside with all the stuff.
Okay.
So you see this? So the pump. I don't know why I'm pointing on camera. That makes no sense.
Here, say, I'm pointing at the cameras.
So where the pump is, it's on your CPU.
Yeah.
From the AIO.
Yeah.
See that plug that's plugged into the side of it?
Yeah.
The left side.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where does that go? I think you unplug that.
Yeah, it's
right?
unplugged.
You can pull that through.
Pull it through?
Yeah, unplug that, pull it through. You just gotta remember to plug that back in.
Yeah.
That should be it, right? There's nothing else connecting anything.
Get this out. Well, it still has that one off the cooler.
Yeah, from there to the thing. Where does that plug into?
This one is.
It's probably connected to the power, right?
To the fan right here. There's a plug right here coming from there to this fan.
Okay, so that plug there's a whole bunch of them that are probably plugged into that. You gotta disconnect that.
Yeah, there's two of them. One up here and one right here. Disconnect it?
Yeah, but I'm more worried about the connections
on the cooler?
From there to there. So where is it connected?
On the cooler?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's it goes into the cooler. There's no plug.
Yeah, so disconnect it on the other side. All the things that are connected to that plug, disconnect it.
Yeah. There's one of the fans aren't even connected. I just noticed that.
All three should be connected in some format.
Yeah, see the top and the bottom, they're connected, but the middle one, did it have to be connected?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no connection on there.
That's impossible.
I'm telling you. Let me see if there's another wire. Okay, here's the wire right here.
So
For some reason, it's yeah, two wires into one. And it looks like it came off by itself. It wasn't connected.
You probably disconnected it in the back.
Okay, when I was taking out the wires. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one off right here. Oh shit.
It might have like a little clipping thing that causes it to lock in.
Yeah.
You gotta lift and then pull.
Okay, lift. Got it. Okay.
Alright, so this, yeah, you have to be able to pull that cord back through. See, it was connected right there in the middle, but
This one is up top.
what are the things that are connected to it still?
The top fans.
Okay, yeah, disconnect that.
Okay, let me pull this through. Are you getting that COVID shot or what?
Once I'm able to.
All right. Yeah, I elected to take it. All right. Oh, yeah, this is a.
Yeah, it's like a splitter with the extensions.
Yeah. Okay.
So you pulled that cable through that was connected to everything?
Yeah, I'm bringing the ones for the cooler through this way.
You can disconnect all those right now. You don't need those connected.
Okay, this one is connected to a tray in the back, but there's nothing in the tray.
That's confusing.
Okay, so this cable is coming off. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's coming off the cooler.
Yeah, so that's the power to your,
okay, there's the card.
That's your hard drive.
Yeah, the hard drive. So disconnect it from the other side?
Disconnect all that stuff.
Okay.
Disconnect it from the top cable first. Yeah,
So
disconnect those.
Right here?
Connect.
Or from the other side?
No, from this side.
Yeah, because this is hardwired in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the power to the pump.
Okay.
Should just pull apart.
Yeah.
Pass that back through.
Yeah.
Go past the other cord back through.
This one?
That one. Yep, pass that through.
Okay.
And we'll disconnect those two cables.
Which one?
These two on the hard drive.
Okay.
They should just pull off except for that one, the bottom one.
Oh, it just came out the whole thing.
Yep.
Okay, these are all going to the front ports, right?
Yeah, that should all be front panel stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So now flip it to the motherboard.
Yep. Well, now you can start taking the fans off.
Okay.
I think all those fans can start coming off now. The top two and the back one.
All right. Keep the bolt. No, you said they're not interchangeable, right?
Those are the ones that are on the top. They should be able to, but just set them aside in the same bowl.
Okay.
Just remember what they look like. They're those self-tapping screws.
I'm gonna put them in a second.
Yeah, if you can.
Maybe. Can you do me a favor? Can you bring the vacuum with that brush down? The shop vac?
What?
The shop vac?
Bring it down?
Yeah, so I can vacuum the cooler out. Get a little dust. Okay, got the top ones out. We're gonna take
The back one.
back one.
That's the front.
The one back one.
Yeah, the one back one.
I got you. Thank you.
So that little grill's gonna fall off when you do that.
Yeah. Is this one interchangeable with it, or do I?
You won't need that grill thing. That's part of the case.
Okay. Okay.
All right. The next thing you'll do is pull that USB card.
Hold on, I need a break.
There you go. Set that aside, and then the cables that are hanging in the front there, disconnect that extension off of that.
This one?
Yeah, you don't need that on there right now. We might need it later, but I doubt it.
All right.
The way this other case is set up.
Okay.
So now here's where you make a decision. Do you want to disconnect the pump from the motherboard and clean it off and re-put it back on there again,
Mm-hmm.
or try to move both things together?
I'll do both things together.
Okay. So in the new case, you need to, if you're going to do that, the way that you mount it on the side there,
Yeah.
you have to pass it through there sideways and then kind of shimmy it up through there.
I got
You know what I
you.
mean? So
Yeah.
if you're going to mount it on the side, you'll disconnect those two, the fans from the,
Right here.
yeah, so take it off the front first and save those screws. Those might be reusable.
All right.
Set them aside with the fan screws that you had set aside before.
I got you. These have washers on them, so they're different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking, man, we should play what's that one that we started but sort of lost?
What's that?
What's that one game that I just what's that?
Fallout?
Fallout. Yeah. They just came out with the new like I won't say DLC, but something an add-on that.
Yeah, it's like an update.
Yeah, update. I was like,
Don't let that thing fall over.
Hell no. Get him. Okay, so disconnected the cooler from the casing.
So I would take the fans off the cooler now.
Okay.
And again, save those screws.
All right.
Because those all came with your cooler, not with your case.
I got you. I can see.
A gigantic screwdriver. You should be able to kind of get at it a little bit better. Like twist it around. There you go. There you go. Are some of those like zip tied on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would cut those zip ties.
All right.
That was just there to hide the wires better.
You get the fans off real fast.
Put those screws with all the fan screws.
Yep. So you did watch that video of cooler placement, right?
Yeah.
So I agree with them as far as the cavitation because of the level of the pump to the cooler.
Yeah.
If you have it up, if this was mounted upside down, then that would definitely cause a problem.
Actually, that's better.
Is it because of the downflow? So we should keep,
Wherever you, as long as the pump is not the highest point in the loop, then
it's the highest point.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it can't be the highest point.
Okay. Well, if I would mount it this way, the pump would be higher.
That would be the most optimum way to mount it, to have the header at the bottom.
Okay.
Because what that would do is cause any air in the loop to accumulate at the top header.
I got you. If it was flipped,
Yeah.
which we had it that way, right?
No, if you had it that way, then it would accumulate at the header where the two hoses come in.
All right.
So the most optimum way to do it is to have it like you had it,
Yeah.
but flip the radiator.
Yeah. Flip it.
Yeah, so have the hoses going towards the bottom of the radiator
Yeah.
instead of the top.
Yeah.
The worst way to have it would be to mount the radiator at the bottom.
Yeah. This way.
And
Yeah. That would cause the pump to work harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the air would be trapped in the pump.
Yeah. All right. Moved all the screws off the fan from the radiator.
Yeah. Now clip those zip ties.
Right.
You don't need those on there anymore. Be careful not to clip the cords.
Yeah. I knew this when I was QA for the 777. I had to do electrical, and I had to watch these guys how they zip tied the power cables. Because over time, if it rubs it, it'll cause a issue with getting into the wire and exposing.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Now you
Remove the motherboard.
Yep. Take the motherboard off.
All right. So is it clipped or is it fastened from here?
It's all screws. Yeah, I would just lay it down any way that you can.
So it's not screwed from here, right?
No, it's
Okay.
just 9. It's either 8 or 9 screws that are on the board itself.
On the board, yeah, to the casing. All right. Okay.
And those you don't need to save because your new case has motherboard screws.
All right. I'll just put it with the.
Yeah, the other case screws and stuff. Because you'll want to put this kind of case back together and then set it aside.
Yeah. So this battery here, when are you supposed to change it?
You really don't have to. I mean, it can go bad, but it's one of those things that, you'll know when it goes bad.
Okay.
You know. It uses very little power to basically keep the settings on the board.
I got you.
It's really only there for when there's no power to the board. Seen that Demon Slayer anime on Netflix yet?
Oh yeah, I seen that on Crunchyroll.
I don't have Crunchyroll.
It is. I heard.
I watched it this last week. I really liked it.
Oh yeah, it's badass. There was a rumor because of, how they implicate, or not implicate, but they use God in their prayer for this. After that guy feels sorry for the demon and he says, "God help you" or whatever, while he's feeling sorry for them. I guess that caused a problem with some people in Sweden, that they took offense to that, and they might not make a season 2, but I hope they come out with a season 2.
I think you're missing a screw.
I am missing the screw.
Well, there's a movie that came out that's a direct sequel to the season.
Oh yeah, with the redhead, with the fire dude, right?
Yeah, because it ends on the train.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's apparently the highest grossing film of all time in Japan.
It's badass. Okay, what am I missing? There's 3 at the top.
3 at the top, 2 in the middle,
Oh, in the
maybe
middle.
3,
That's what
and
I'm missing.
then 3 at the bottom.
There's 3 at the bottom. I got the 3 on the side, 3 on the top.
You're missing one that's on the left side.
The left side?
Yeah, near the case.
I see it. It's a sneaky one.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm pretty sure that case had like a little nub in the middle that kind of holds it up.
Okay.
So it shouldn't like fall, but should be careful. There you go. Now kind of lift it up now.
Yep.
Find somewhere nice to set that on, preferably like cardboard or maybe the.
Now you tell me. Baby, you have a cardboard?
Do you have all the stuff you had before the motherboard box? Or did
Yeah.
you put that all away?
The motherboard box is in the big box, the casing box, and I didn't pull it out.
Okay.
Hold on, she's bringing this.
Is this okay?
Yeah. I just need something big enough to hold this.
Is it too big?
No,
Yeah, that's good.
I just don't want to have anything hit it that's on the table. So we're done with the case.
You need to take the I/O shield out. The thing in the back where you connect everything to.
Right here?
Yeah, that pops out. So yeah, push it from the corners and then it should pop right out. There you go. That's it. You're done with that case.
All right. Done, son.
You can put it back together all nice and pretty like later.
Later.
You done?
No, we got it. The old case done. Now we got the new case. So this new case, since I missed opening it because I had difficulties on the video, this one is called Lian Li Dynamic.
Lian Li
Lian Li
011 Dynamic.
Lian Li 011 Dynamic.
Yeah.
If anyone's interested in looking it up on YouTube, I checked it out. It's a good flow case. Hopefully, it will fit the 3090 and the cooler.
Yeah, it will.
It will. And if it doesn't, damn the luck.
Okay, so you set away all the screws from the old case, right? You don't want to mix those up. Just get those out of the way so you don't accidentally grab them.
Okay, those are for the fan. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay, so all the standoffs are in there already.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, right here?
So now the first thing we're going to do is put the I/O shield in there.
Okay.
Because that's
I
the
don't
first
feel-
thing that everybody forgets, and that's the last thing you want to forget.
Yeah, because you have to tear everything apart.
Yeah. Because it's impossible to put in when the motherboard's in there. Now make sure that lines up right. I think that's the right way, but like the motherboard sits in there exactly like that.
Looks like it.
Okay.
Because it was upright, it wasn't upside down or anything.
Yeah. You just got to give it a good old push it in the four corners. Takes a little bit of pressure. And just lay it in there and give it a push. There you go. Push the four corners and then the sides. Should make a nice little popping sound like that first one did. There you go. All the way around.
It seems flush.
Okay.
Okay.
Now this one doesn't have like a little nub in the middle, does it? It's got a standoff, yeah. There's a standoff there, so you're gonna. It's probably easier to set the case on its side and put it in there instead of trying to hold it.
All right. Yeah, I'll make it easier. Okay. So align the interfaces with the.
Yep.
All right.
It's not time, go lay down.
It's not time. Go lay down, baby. Can you help me with this?
Yeah, it'd be nice if you had another set of hands to
Yeah.
hold that radiator.
I need you to hold the radiator while I try to place the motherboard in the case. 'Cause I don't want to cause any stress on the hose. Ow. Over this way. That's my honey. Okay, you ready? Okay. So I need to face this like this. Okay, you
How do
ready?
you want me to hold this?
Just hold the weight of it until I get this in, and then I'll lay it in the tray or in the casing. Yeah, just hold it there.
We didn't open that screw box, did you?
Which screw box?
The box that you pulled out of that tray? The white one?
The white one?
Little white cardboard box has all the
Oh.
screws in it.
Yeah, what about it?
You need the screws from inside there to put the motherboard tray in.
Okay, I have to get this thing to pull through the plate here.
Oh, you're gonna have to like push it and then start screwing it down a little bit.
All right. There it goes. Oh. What is this?
What's one?
Has a adhesive on one side. It's a rubber block.
It might be for the power supply,
Okay.
so it'll rest on it.
Okay. They really don't have directions in this one.
Yeah, no, not really.
So,
Yeah, that's your screw back.
and then there's another one.
Those look like fan screws.
All right.
They could be.
Let me open this one.
Yeah, don't do it like a bag of potato chips.
Yeah, I just thought about that, so I better cut this. It'll be all over the place. Okay, so I got big ones like this.
Can't see nothing.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't think those are your motherboard ones.
Okay.
Those look like they could be something else.
And then I got these small ones like this.
Those look like motherboard screws.
And then I got some standoffs. Do I need the standoffs?
No, they give you extra standoffs. How many
Okay.
of those did they give you?
Let me see. 1, 2,
3?
3, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
That's the add. Yeah, there's an optional tray you can get to put an EATX board in there.
Okay, so I got middle-sized ones like this.
Yeah, it's not going to be those either. Those are for your power supply.
Okay, so it'd be the small one then.
Yeah, I'm almost positive it's that one.
Okay.
Give it a try. Put it in the middle one.
All right.
And don't, if it doesn't go, don't force it.
All right.
But I'm pretty sure that those are it. They look like they're it. Now those flat ones are for hard drives.
This thing doesn't feel like it's. Something's resisting it from pushing through the plate. I don't know what it is.
Are you all the way aligned?
Okay. Try that.
You gotta give the motherboard a little push up against the I/O plate. It just doesn't sit there.
Yeah, that's good. All the holes are aligned now.
Yeah. That went in good?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they got extras pretty much, right?
Yeah, you'll be getting a bunch of extras. You should have 9 that go in though. Ouch.
So I got 6 in now. I'm gonna lay the cooler in.
Yeah, so now you need to decide how you want to put that cooler in there.
So you're saying put the header down toward the bottom, right?
Yeah. That's the best way to do it, but it's not like you have to do it that way.
Well, I'm just trying to get the best way of doing it. Or should we put it on the top? No, not the
So
top.
first of all, where are you trying to put it? Are you going to put it in the side, or are you going to put it on the top?
The side would be good, I think.
Okay.
So lay it flat like this. Looks like it's not.
So if you're going to put it in there, you're going to slide it through that slot.
Oh, for it to come, the fan's on the other side.
Yeah.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'd be easier if you stood the case up.
Yeah, let me secure this motherboard a little bit better.
Yeah, put all 9 screws in there.
All right.
Need to get you a head-mounted light.
Damn it. Baby! Can you hold the
Showing
light?
out a bunch of metal.
God, it's not dead. Can you hold the light for me? Because I don't want it to drop out of my mouth. Just here on the holes.
A gigantic screwdriver.
I love it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, got all 9 in.
Hey, Bill.
So now put on the feet, right?
Yeah, put it on its normal.
And then bring it through, right?
Yeah, feed it through. And then how you orientate it, it'll be, what you got to do is you got to be able to line the screws that are in there up with screws. You know what I'm saying?
These wires off the front interface are in the way. Mother.
Well, you should be able to slide them up.
Here, let me show you. See how the plug?
Oh, yeah, they kind of are in the way.
Yeah, they're hella in the way. Let me try again. I'll push these farther in. Damn, Lee!
You should be able to get it in there.
Yeah, I gotta vacuum this damn thing. See if it
Yeah,
gets
you got to blow it out for sure. You haven't done that at all, have you?
Yeah. No.
Ever. Ever.
No comment. You had that air thing, right, baby? I saw it with the.
Oh, for the dust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give me battery?
Well, first of all, you got to see if it'll fit. All right, there's a possibility it won't fit with the way that the things are.
The cable?
So, not the cables, just the screw holes. See if the screw holes will fit properly from the front. Do they even line up?
Not with this damn cable over there. Yeah, they line up.
So the screws in there?
Hold on.
Because you got to be able to get them all in there to mount the fans.
Nope, can't do it.
Yeah.
Because the bottom ones don't even line up. This
So it might-
one and this one.
It might be worth it if I can get it at the top.
Damn it!
It's all right. It's not a big deal.
Let me blow this damn thing out. Oh,
Yeah, it might be easier to do before you put it in.
can you hand me that air, baby?
You're not supposed to shake that stuff.
Oh shit. Whoops. Blowing it this way, right? Because the suction is this way.
It really doesn't matter. You just gotta blow it out. Can't see. It's all foggy. Look at all that dust.
Is it?
No, it's not. It is bad.
That kind of sucks. But I can put the other fans right there, right?
You can put some fans there, yeah.
So, so this is the most likely way.
It doesn't matter how you put it at the top, just as long as you get it in there.
So it has to go up. Wait. No, like this, right?
I would do it like that just because it's more aesthetically pleasing.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Or, I mean, if you flip it the other way, it might work too.
What? Flip it this way?
Yeah. I mean,
I mean,
how it looks.
wouldn't it be in the way though of the other stuff?
What other stuff?
I don't know.
What's over there? Just push it up against the top as high as you can push it so we can see.
Right there?
Yeah, I mean, it might kind of be in the way of graphics card. Those
Yeah,
cords are kind of just laying on there.
Yeah, let's flip it. All right. So these should be the
So
ones.
what I would do is you have those two. No, those don't go on there. So all those cables, you can reorientate those hoses so they bend upwards, can't you? Because they've got little right?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're gonna want to do. I mean, you got RGB memory, you might as well show it off.
This one. Okay. There it is.
Yeah.
All right. So I used the ones that I pulled off the case earlier, right?
Yep. The small ones with the washers on them.
Yeah, I got it.
Put it in a couple corners, tighten it down. Then you can kind of set it the way you want to. Hey, before you put that in, it might be easier to put the fans on there first.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah. So you're going to want to orientate it, the fans, to where the cables come out the back of how that's placed on there.
Okay, so
You know what I mean?
those are. Okay. So you're talking about the plugs.
Yeah, the cords.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
So you
So
want?
those super short cords.
Yeah.
Jesus, look at that! I should have got those fans.
So
I wish all their fans were like that.
we're gonna flip them like this. So which way do you want me to put them? This way or inward?
So when you put it on the other end, I couldn't see.
So, yeah,
You want it to where that cable is poking out the back.
like this.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
I can't see.
Like this.
No, flip it. No. I can't. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Like that.
Yeah,
So
just
be
like
sitting
that.
like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's
Okay.
what you want.
Don't fall down. Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to just flip it over. Yep.
Let me vacuum these real fast.
Yeah. Vacuum all your fans and all that shit. Just don't put the vacuum on the motherboard.
Yeah. That's static electricity, right?
Yeah, you don't want that. I'll be right back. I'm going to go to sleep.
All right. Oh, I didn't even see people talking to me. Sorry, I didn't see the chat. My bad. So if you're still watching, I'm upgrading to a 3090 GPU, i9 processor, and I added 32 gigs of RAM. I'm adding another sound card so I can use the extension and chassis mode for the SymVibe. Is you want that cord to be facing the back wall of the case. I don't know what cord you're saying here. Oh, okay. This cord on the fan. I see what you're saying. Oops. I'm waiting on my friend Robert. He's getting something to eat. He's on Texas time. Yeah, i9. It's only a 9th gen though, because this board is an older motherboard that I can't put a 10th gen in. So I went with the 9th gen. Okay, you want the Chromax facing up, right?
No.
So you want it facing down. Okay.
Yep. Your airflow is going to be from the bottom up.
Okay, pushing out of the case.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let me see the fan again just to make sure. Yep, that's right.
Okay. Yeah, I had people talking to me on the chat and I didn't even notice it.
Wow, man.
That's what you call a newbie. I'm a noob. Okay, let me bring it closer so I can see the chat. Can I blow the board with the air or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
just don't let it shoot that liquid out.
Shit.
So you just gotta hold it upright, don't bend it over.
That's what I'm gonna do. Like that. Okay.
Mhm.
Let me get this right there. There. Got you. Okay. Let me finish. Yeah. This one went crooked, son of a bitch. There it goes.
Get them all on there first just so you can see them better.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay, wait a minute.
What happened?
Let me look at the fan again. That's weird. Why is that like that? Okay, so this is just me and this is personal preference. I think it's just because of how we had those fans.
Yeah.
I would put those rubber stopper things on the outside so you can see them better. That was the whole reason they were there, because they were red and they kind of fit with the
I
color
got you.
inside. You see what I'm saying?
So you want me to pull these off and put them up here?
Yeah, they're interchangeable.
Okay. I got you. Oh, this is a pain in the butt.
It's a little annoying, but it'll look right.
Goes. Yeah, Demon Slayer is a good show.
I really liked it. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. Them demons, man, they ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Then his sister's badass too. She did that blood art, exploding blood. That's like,
Yeah.
woo! That guy got jacked. One of the lower 5. I was just wondering what the upper 5 or upper 12 look like. Or I'm not even sure how they split it up. Is it 12 upper and 12 lower?
No, I think it's 6 up, 6 down.
Oh, I got you. I wonder how long I have on a stream. It might cut out and I wouldn't even notice. It'd be like talking to the camera and no one's like, he's not even streaming, man. Damn noob. Okay. Let's take this other one off.
And before you screw them all down tight, individually, put them all on there, get them threaded in, and then screw them down.
I got you. I'm standing up there. I'm getting old. I can feel my back hurting right now. Lower back pains. All right. What you eating for lunch?
A little leftover pizza.
Mm. All right, there, Gopher. I'll see you later. Says I've been streaming 67 minutes. They haven't cut me off yet. Yeah, I think there's a time limit for how long you can stream.
Yeah, we probably could have used the other fans. They're probably set up right.
I was wondering why they were not the right way in the first place. I think because I'm using the wrong fans.
Oh, those are the ones from the
From the casing, right? Or from the cooler, right?
yeah. but they were set up as intake before, where they're now going to be set up as exhaust.
I got you.
But your other fans were set as
Exhaust. Or
exhaust.
Oh, okay.
So they have the grommets on there the right way. So now you're going to have to switch the other three when you wouldn't have had to switch any.
Oh, bitch!
You're welcome. You could probably grab one of the other fans if you haven't done it on the third one yet.
This is the third one already.
Okay, well then you're already on there.
Damn the luck. First the stream goes to hell.
Yeah. Fucking noob.
I am a noob. Oh my God. Yeah, I was looking at the VR that's coming up because I was thinking about getting the Index Steam VR. And then I've seen some news on YouTube about them coming out with there's another interface they're trying to use for brain interface where you look at objects and you can, without a controller, pick what you want to do. I don't know exactly how it works, but I was like, I better wait. I was sort of mad I got that Rift, and then they came out with a second one just like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I should have did some research first. So I'm learning from the mistakes I made before. Okay, so
I'm confused what you did there.
what did I do? Wait.
I don't know what you just did. I think you took them all off and put them right back on the same
You know what?
exact way.
I'm gonna get the other fan.
Yeah.
Damn it! How did that happen?
That is hilarious.
Damn, YouTube got me. It's on YouTube forever. Okay, so this way with the cable, and then on the, let me show you the orientation. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So where's my big ass screwdriver? There it is. It's right in front of my eyes. Right on my eyes. Yeah, I can't wait to start using the new rig, man, with all that new hardware.
Mhm.
But there's some things I still have to mess with as far as like the motion, plugging everything up, and then downloading software, and then the wheel that I got, the wheelbase, that's a direct drive motor software, and then this handbrake that converts hydraulic pressure into a electronic signal.
Yeah. Little converter.
Yeah. But I think that tent idea will work out pretty good. But the DisplayPort cables that I got, the longest ones I've seen is 16 foot. I need longer ones.
Jesus.
Yeah. But I could probably route it a different way instead, because the back hole that I have all the power, the speaker cables going to from the dude, what did I do?
Nothing.
This is a bigger fan.
Is it?
Yeah, I can't use it. Damn it.
Are the other ones bigger fans?
What did I do?
Let me see the other fans. How much bigger are they? Are they both the same size?
No,
Is that the only fan that you have that is that size?
no, there's 3.
No fucking way there's 3.
Yeah,
You gotta be shitting me.
nope. These won't fit in this case?
Let's see at the bottom.
What do you mean?
Damn it, man.
You put them right here, right? Yeah, these are too big. Damn it.
It won't fit.
Nope. That sucks.
Yeah, a little bit. How about at the bottom?
Down here?
Is there enough space between the motherboard and...
Nope.
No.
Too big. There's only one fan one fan might fit down at the bottom.
Yeah, that's not gonna be good enough.
Damn it.
So there are some fans that came with your other case, aren't there?
Yeah.
How big are those?
Let me check. These look too big too. Wait, found smaller ones. So these might work.
Yeah, you should have 3 of them, right?
Yeah, 3 the same size.
Yeah, those will work. They're not awesome fans, but they'll work for intakes.
Damn the luck. All right. I really jacked this up, man. I did on both fans. I don't know how I did that.
How did you do that?
Oh! Damn old age.
You took them all off, and then you put them all right back on the same way. Twice.
Damn the luck.
So what happens when you start talking about anime.
Anime, I know, huh? It messed me up.
You're completely lost.
I lied. That's called rework in the worst fashion. Boy, if one of my boot camps would have done that, I would have ripped them a new one. What the hell? I tell you about the time at IMF, right? Hold on. Did I do it again? What did I do?
Yes, you did.
Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, here we go.
Just take them all off.
Yeah, I better do that. I better do that. Anyways, we're at the IMF in Everett. We were working off barges at first. So the red goes on the top. Let's do this first.
Yeah, red goes on the side with no sticker.
Yeah. And I had Baza and I had Ski. We had to take off all the manholes down on the lower level to do an inspection on the barge before we gave it up. We were shifting from the barge to a hard structure building. And all they had to do was bolt them fuckers down, man. That's all they had to do is shut the motherfucker and bolt them down. I don't know how many times I got my ass chewed out because they went to go get the chief to check it out. And I got ripped a new one, man. I tell you. What did I just do? I got sidetracked again. Yeah, I just couldn't. It couldn't dawn on me why they couldn't bolt down a damn manhole. It was beyond me, man. So you guys are about to get it. I swear to God, if I fucking get my ass chewed out one more time for some manhole covers, and if I have to go do it, you guys are gonna get it, man. We're on the right track. Right track.
There we go. I'm getting there.
Getting there, getting there. All right, throw this one on. Check. Red is on the top. Well, with that cooling solution, I don't think I have too much problem with a smaller fan, right? Because I'm gonna try to maintain it about 60, below 70 degrees in there on the low. I know when I was in that smaller room, when I had the other setup at the old house, and I could maintain a 60 in there, no problem. It was putting out 30, wouldn't get above 40 too much on the temp.
Well, you
Celsius.
basically had an AC vent blowing right on it.
Yeah, it was keeping the whole room cold, and the intake was cold. So, but when I brought it downstairs, I was like, "Damn, my shit's getting up in the 60s and 70s." I didn't like it. I didn't like it, even though that's normal.
60 and 70 is pretty normal.
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah, I know, but you know how I am. All right, red is in the right orientation. Putting it back on. Sorry, YouTube. I'm having problems here with this rubber pieces. Damn.
15 minutes on the rubber
I
thing.
know, huh? Terrible.
Hell.
All right. That's what's going on. Orientation is right. That's 4 long bolts. Baby, are you watching the stream? Are you seeing the stream? All right. I was just seeing if it was still on. All right. It looks like it's good. I'm gonna start tightening them down.
Yeah. You don't have to be super tight, just snug.
Gotcha. Oh, somebody said hi. Esmo. What's up, Esmo? Sorry I didn't see your text there. I was getting jacked up with the rubber piece orientation. Okay, it's good.
There you go.
So we want to put this on the top, right?
Yeah, so before we put that up there,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to start routing the cables that plug in through
Did
the
it?
top there.
It says live still. Okay.
So we're going to start routing the cables that plug in through the top first.
So Oh, for these right here?
Well, no, let's get, all the stuff that goes on there. So you need to find your CPU cable, the power cable.
Oh, dang.
No, the big, huge power cables,
Oh, good.
the big ones.
That's a CPU on it?
Yeah. It'll say it on the plug side. It'll be, looks like an 8-pin.
Mm,
No, that's 24-pin. Should be an 8-pin to 8-pin or 8-pin to 6-pin. Nope, that's SATA power. Nope, not even close. Come on, bud.
hold on. Damn cables are so many.
It looks like the PCIe, but it doesn't have that little pigtail on it. Nope. Big, thick power cables. It could be that one.
The
Does it say
PCIe
CPU?
cables.
Does it say CPU on it?
Yeah, one says CPU.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Okay, so what do I do?
That part right there that you're holding.
Yeah.
Let me see the other side. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's the one that plugs into the power supply, and the other side plugs in at the top.
So route it through the top?
Yep, I'd route it right through there.
Okay.
Plug that into the 8-pin on the far left. You see it?
Right here?
Yep. So when I say 8-pin, it's how many little open slots are in there.
Yeah, I got you.
Right, so plug that in there.
Okay, it's in.
All right, the next cord you're going to look for is, you remember the cord that you unplugged from the left side of that cord. All right, what's the other side look like? It looks like, yep. So that gets plugged into a USB header.
Right here.
Yeah, so it gets plugged in there, routed through the top, and you want to route it so you can hide the cable as best as you can.
Okay.
So you should be able to kind of route it up and then kind of angle it through the VRM there.
Through here?
Yeah,
Right
you
here.
see what I'm saying? Yeah, put it through it'll go through that grommet right there. Right, and then just angle it so it's kind of out of the way. There you go, like that.
Okay.
Well, you didn't have to put it all the way over there. You know what I mean? I just mean out of the way as far as visually from the front.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah, and then that's going to plug into the bottom somewhere.
Down here?
The USB header. So you're going to route it back through the bottom.
I got you.
And then you know that little panel that you took off the back there, that middle panel? Remember when we took this case apart, that middle panel that was there?
Yeah, the
Two
box?
screws at the top and the bottom?
Yeah.
That's like where you're going to hide all your cabling.
I don't
In
know
the
where I
back.
put that motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just think about that when you route cables. That's where you're going to be routing them to, so they're out of the way.
Okay, so
The next one,
here's the.
we don't have to plug anything in the bottom yet. Don't worry about that.
Okay. So I'm gonna
So
just
the next ones are going to be, all the extensions you took off of the fans, the long extensions.
Yeah.
Right. So so let's have a look at that cable that's connected to your pump. The one that has the 3 connectors for the fans. How long is that?
Not that long. I'd say probably, fuck, I don't know.
Well, so what I'm saying is, will that be long enough to reach the 3 connectors on the end of your fans?
Up here?
Yeah.
Well, no, because they're split out. This is very, this ain't spread out to reach them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me see how they're connected. Are they jumped? Or are you able to like split the cable?
You can't split it.
Okay, then no, yeah. So you'll have to connect the 3,
Jumpers.
yeah, the 3 jumpers.
So
Well, not jumpers, they're extensions.
yeah, extensions. So this one was one of them, I think, because it had 2 of them on it, right?
No, that's a different one.
Okay.
I don't think you need that one right now.
All right. So I got 3.
You should have 3 individual ones. Yep,
Okay.
all 3 of those.
All right.
What does that wording say on that tag?
Says Chromax. Chromax.
That's all it says?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So what you want me to plug them in now?
Yeah, so plug them into the fans.
Okay.
And you're going to route all 3 of those probably through that grommet from what I can see. But we'll see once we get the thing mounted up there.
Okay, you want me to mount it now?
Yeah, there's nothing else that plugs in at the top. What else was there anything else plugged in at the top? Do you remember?
I have 2 pins here. It's a 4-pin, 2 4-pins.
So let me see what's coming off of the pump header. The cables that are coming off. I know
right
there's
here?
the fans.
This is a 3-pin. You said this is the power.
That's the power.
And then this is for the fans, yeah.
Yeah, so let's see, how can we route that? So one of those headers at the top is going to be your pump header. AIO pump header. Do you see that up there at all?
Up here?
Yeah. It'll say it on the board itself.
Hold on. Yeah, you got my flashlight?
No, it's like right there in front of behind
I
your
get it.
board. There you go.
Where would it say?
It would say it on there.
CPU OPT?
Yeah, no, that's optional.
And then CPU fan at the top?
Okay, that's just CPU fan. So over here above the first little PCIe Express slot, that's unusable, essentially, down by where your graphics card plugs in. You see that little 4-pin header there?
Yeah.
What does that say?
ATO pump.
AIO pump?
AIO pump.
Okay, so that's where that gets plugged in. All right?
Which one? Oh, this one?
The little 3 or 4 pin that comes off of there.
Yeah, this one?
That gets plugged in there. Now you want to route that cable so you can hide it in some form or fashion.
So where there's, oh, okay. There's 4 pins, right?
Yep.
So which pins do I use?
There's only 3 there, right?
Yeah.
So you see that on the header, there's probably a little, standoff that comes up that's plastic.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I see it.
So you have to line that up with the clip that's on there.
Oh, I got you. So I need to route this thing. So
Yeah, try to figure a way to route that so the cable's just not flopping around and hanging there. My suggestion would be to route it up and around where that USB plug was.
Yeah.
Kind of just sit it in there. So where's that power cable? Where you're moving that all over the place? Why is that moving?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, that one. What? That one's set aside.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
I grabbed the wrong one.
Okay. I was just making sure. Because essentially I'm looking at the back of your elbow.
Yeah. Hold on.
But it's not me who needs to see, it's kind of you.
Yeah. So should I wrap it around or?
Yeah, I mean, this is all aesthetics, man. It's really up to you how you want it to look.
Okay.
But I mean, try to fit it the best way to where you don't just see some cord flapping around there.
I got you.
You know what I mean? You can clean it up a little bit later if you want to.
I just don't want it touching down on the board. That might cause a problem.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. It's insulated.
Get in there.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So now the power one that you have. All right. So that one. How long is that? Like, pull it straight up. Okay. You can go in either way, I'd say. You could go in through the top grommet there, or you can go in through the side grommet. Either one I think would be fine. Because where we're going to put your SSD is behind that back panel.
So just right. No,
Yeah, you can put it right up through there through that one. That should be fine. And the cable will be kind of hid.
There's these two plugs still exposed here, 4 pins.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is, you know that jumper?
The one with the.
Yeah, the one that you have the jumper on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to plug that in there. And that's going to read the CPU fans.
This one right here, right?
Yeah.
In the CPU side.
Yeah, CPU fan, not
got you.
CPU optional.
I got you. There is one up here that's a CPU OV.
OPT.
It says OV. The OPT is below this one.
I was saying, so put it in the CPU one. Not the one that says OPT, the CPU one.
The one that's down.
What I don't want to happen is.
Okay, so I'm routing this CPU fan through the grommet, right?
Yeah. Which one did you plug it into?
I plugged it into the CPU fan.
Okay.
Okay. Then what am I supposed to do?
Hold on 1 second.
This battery's going to doo-doo.
What's that?
My battery. Baby, you got some AAA's in there? AAA?
Just gonna bring up your manual just in case.
If you don't worry about it.
English. Just want to make sure I'm seeing the same thing you're seeing.
Don't worry about it.
So you plugged it into the top one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see that one single pin that's above it? It's one single pin with like a something plugged into it already. It's a 3-pin, but 1 pin is exposed. I don't know if we took anything off of that. I think it looks like a cover or something.
Is it like a jumper?
No, it's a cover.
Yeah, put that back exactly where you took it off
Yeah,
of.
I see it. All right. Coffee. Oh,
Okay. So I'm looking at something real quick. All right. That should really be it. I would take, those jumpers that you put through.
okay. You
The
want me?
thing that I asked you to plug into the fan, where did you route that?
Right here? The jumper?
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. And that sticks out like that?
Yep. That's the top pin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try to set it in there so it pulls through.
Yeah, it's already through.
Okay. All right. So now you can put
Cooler?
the radiator on the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What's on the side of that radiator there? No, that's just the fan. Okay, I see it. Good.
So what do you want me to do with these jumpers?
Okay, so I'm confused what happened here.
I haven't plugged these in yet.
Oh yeah, we'll plug those in once we figure out where we can route them so they hide.
Okay. So I'm gonna have them just laying down until I bolt it
Yeah,
in.
yeah, should be fine. There should be more than enough clearance.
Okay, what did I use for these? Oh, those are with the washer, right?
Yeah, the small ones with the washer.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody say hi and then they're speaking in some different language. I don't know. So the other holes, they have like 2 holes. Do I fill all of the? I can't remember if I took more than one out of those slots.
Well, put as many screws as you can to hold it up there, and that'll just keep it stable and prevent it from vibrating too much.
It only has the. Yeah.
What? Were there only 4 that we used in the other CP?
There's only 6, but there's some missing.
What do you mean?
So I did the 4 corners.
Okay,
There are corners,
sure.
and then there's 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here.
Okay. I would put at least 1 in each of those. If you could.
Maybe
Do you not have any?
only have 2 screws that I got.
I guess we only used 4.
Well, I know we used 6, but I don't remember filling. We have 2 more screws.
Okay, so put like
Cross angle?
yeah, like cross angle.
I
Put
got
1
you.
on one side,
Yeah.
then put another one on the cross there, and that should
I
be
got
more
you.
than enough.
All right.
I mean, if you want to put more in there later, you can once you find the screws.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were more. Because it's really, those holes are designed for also putting the fans in as well.
Okay.
So if you were putting fans there, you would need to attach, all 16 screws or 12 screws.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that should be more than enough to hold it on. If you want to put more in there later, you can. And just like the other ones, they're just going to be snug. They don't need to be, torqued.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Now, however you want to route those cables, right? So
Yeah.
those 3 cables right there, you can route them however you need to. You could probably put those 2 on the far left through the top, and the one that you have on the far right through the side, and then connect them all when you route that other 3-way one from the pump header to the back, and connect them all in the back there.
All right.
I would run that one through the top grommet on the left, just so you have more cable in the back instead of more cable in the front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then connect them to all 3 of them?
Yeah, so you routed the triple thing through there, right?
Not yet.
Where's the triple thing? Yeah, so I guess the best way to route that is probably up and through the middle as well. Yeah, however you can, so it's not like binding up against those. I would route it up to the side there. It looks like it won't bind.
Like
You
here?
can bend it sideways and
Like that?
it'll be out of the way. And then just shove them back there through the top there.
Okay.
There you go. Now connect all those fans in the back.
Does it matter, the orientation?
Not really, no. Just don't connect it to that double jumper. That's for later.
I got 4. I did something.
No, you didn't. There's a double jumper back there, remember?
Okay. No, it's this
So you
one.
should,
So this one here. So I got 3 fans and this one coming off the IO. I'm not messing with the IO, right?
I don't understand the question.
Okay, so the 3 that I just routed in there, I'm hooking
Yeah,
these.
those 3 fans at the top need to plug into the thing that you just routed back
Okay.
there.
Move this one.
Just make sure it's the 3 fans and not the jumper cable that you stuck back there as well.
Okay. What did I do?
All right, let's get rid of the confusion and disconnect that one that's connected to the jumper cable.
Okay,
Right,
so
so come to the front, and you know that extra fan header that you connected
this
at
one.
the top? Yeah, unplug that. Get it out of there for now, because I think that's what's confusing you. Because they all look the same back there. Pull that through, and you're probably holding one of those right now, thinking, "Where do I plug this in?"
Yeah, these were messing me up.
Yeah. Now plug in the other three to that three.
Yeah. 1,
I figured that was happening.
2, 3. Okay. Yeah, that jumper was messing me up. All right. These fuckers aren't even locking in very good. They're in. And then put that one back through.
No.
This
Oh,
one?
that one? We'll do that later.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
All right, they're plugged.
Okay, now the 24 pin. So one side should have like a double, and the one side should have
Yeah.
yeah. So that goes into the power supply.
This one?
And that yeah, the one in your right hand goes into the motherboard.
All right.
So you should be able to just route that through that middle grommet and then plug it in.
Okay.
All right. So you remember that USB, or not USB?
The one coming off the cooler?
No, that's not what I'm thinking of. I said the wrong thing. What the heck am I trying to do?
I don't know. You're talking.
I don't know.
You're talking to a noob.
I know. Yeah, let me see the bottom of the case a little bit. Is
This
there
one?
a way to? Yeah, just pan the camera down just a little bit. Okay, so take those two cages out of there.
These?
Yeah, you don't need those in there.
All right.
I'll get them out of the way. I got them in there good, don't I?
Yeah, I was gonna say. What the hell? Loctite? What?
Okay, so now we can start running the front panel and all the stuff that's connected to the front.
Okay. Where am I bringing in here, right?
Yeah, the front panel stuff connects right there to the front. I don't know if your board has Type C. Let me check.
It shows a Type C right here. I don't think this
Yeah,
one.
but I don't know if your board has it.
I don't think I have Type C on here.
Yeah, you do. It's
What?
right below the 24 pin.
Okay, 24 pin. Right here?
Right,
The
see
4
that
pin?
little? No, it should be here. Move your finger. Right there. Is that? Hold on. Let me see what it says.
You want me to route this stuff through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, zoom into where your 24 pin is. I don't know if that's 3.1 or that's Type C. No, that's just 3.1. Yeah.
There's no C?
Yeah, it doesn't look like you have Type C.
That's all right. Don't care.
So that cable you'll want to like split out and set aside
I
and
got you.
zip tie it away for later.
forgot which one it is.
Well, it's a very unique connector.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, you'll want to leave it back where it is. Just kind of set it aside.
Yep.
Because that's where all the cables will be.
That's it right there.
Yeah, that's type C.
Okay.
So now just start routing those cables where they're going to plug in. Zoom in for me at the bottom. I want to see that just because this doesn't make sense. The bottom of the motherboard.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Slide over just a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, well, that's what it shows.
Okay.
I wouldn't route that stuff through there. I'd run it through that little bottom open hole.
You here?
Yeah. It's a lot easier to plug in from there.
All right.
It'll look cleaner too. Some of the stuff will route through the front one, and some of the stuff will route through that back one.
I got you. This one?
Yeah. So if you look at it, like the front panel connectors obviously go through the front one. One of those USB connectors, you probably have one from the front, maybe. I don't know.
I got
What are the different connectors?
two 2.0, and I got a jack for mic and headset.
Yeah. So the 2.0 will plug in. You have a 3.0 as well, don't you?
No 3.0.
So what are the connectors that you have that are in your hand? Show them to me.
I got an audio, HD audio.
Yeah, that one will go towards the back.
Okay.
The HD audio is, wait a minute.
Yeah, this one seems longer anyways.
16, what is 16? Sorry. This is not showing exactly what you have, 17. Yeah, so it's all the way in the back. It's the HD audio front panel connector.
This one right here.
Yep. I think that's what you're pointing to, your hands in the way. Yep, the far one without the shrouding around it.
All right.
There's only one way to put it in there, so make sure you line it up.
So
there's a missing cable in the top upper right.
A missing
second one from the right.
A missing pin, right?
Yeah, it's blocked off.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in.
All right, and then the next one. What else you got?
Got this, like
That's your front panel.
Yeah. So it's 2 singles and 2 double.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to look that up. I had to look it up when I did it. Let me see if I can look at it on your board. It's always so annoying, that thing. I don't know why they don't make it better.
So it has writing on it. It shows power switch, HDD LED, power LED, and power. There's a negative and a positive power LED. So I believe that's for the switch. That the on and off switch has an LED light on there, and then yeah, this is all for the power switch.
Yeah, it's the front panel. Trying to see the orientation of how you're supposed to put it on there. That's useless.
Somebody said, "Hi, big brother. Do I know you?" Enzo. Oh, what's up? Oh, these are 3.0. Because usually you
Which
have
one?
the USB.
Yeah, what's the connector look like?
It looks like it goes into here.
Yeah, that's a 3.0 connector.
So just plug it in.
Yep. Well, you can plug it in there. Yeah. It's got a notch cut out. It only goes in one way.
Yeah. Okay, that one's in. Not much you can do with that too.
Okay, so let's have a look at the front panel ones.
Okay.
So they're all small and little. You should have one that says PLED plus and minus.
Yes.
So the plus goes on the outside, the upper outside top row. So left, front top left.
So we're looking at this brick right here. Can you see my hand? Hold on.
Yeah.
So you got top row and the bottom row, right?
Yep.
So which one?
So the power LED switch goes on the top left.
Top left, right here?
Yeah, that's the plus,
Okay.
the positive.
Gotcha.
They're separate, right?
Yeah.
The negative goes right next to it.
Plus.
I usually put the wording at the top.
Yeah, I got it. Negative is next to it.
Yep.
Okay.
Now what are the other ones?
HDD LED and power switch. I don't know if you can see that. See it?
No.
It's too
You're
close?
not looking at the cords.
Shit. About there.
Yeah, down. Okay, those are both joined together, right?
Which one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Both power switch and HDD LED are together.
okay, so the HDD LED goes just below the ones you just put in.
The HDD LED?
Yeah,
Okay.
just below the ones you put in.
Okay.
And those go plus minus.
Oh shit.
So I'm pretty sure you just put it in with the words facing downward.
Downward, yeah. Okay, I got you.
Because it looks like the negative's on the right side, right?
On the top one, the LED, power LED is on the right side.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have put this one in first.
And then the reset goes right next to it.
I'm gonna have to pull these two plugs off the top because I can't get to it. Damn it. Hold on. Okay. It has to go But I must be putting it on the wrong one because there's no 2 pins below it. It's like a cover maybe. I don't know. It's like a flat piece of plastic that's underneath the top 2 pins that we plugged in the power LED minus and plus. Yeah.
You're gonna have to zoom in so I can see because I can't see.
You see it?
And get rid of the light. I can't see anything with the light there.
You see it now?
Yeah, that is the wrong connector.
Okay. Which one am I supposed to go on?
So that connector you were connecting everything to is a fan connector.
Okay.
So that group of cabling, the group of pins that is all the way to the right.
Okay, this one right here.
Yep.
Okay, so I start with the first one there's like a gap, and then it comes to the first pin.
Now, all the way to that group of pins is what we're talking about right now.
The 4 pins.
All of them. That's all one group of pins.
Okay.
Everything you see there is one group.
Oh.
So all the way to the right is where the power LED went.
Over here?
To the right.
This one.
Or left, my bad.
Okay, so yeah, because I'm saying there's not 2 pins on the bottom.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
Left.
All right. So I need
So
to.
you're starting just to the right of that 4-pin CPU fan header.
Yeah, so I'm gonna flip this HDD where the wording's upside down.
Yeah,
the negative.
Does it show on there like where there's a negative or a positive? I think it shows on one side.
It's real small writing. I can't see it very well.
No, not on that.
Oh no.
Not on the motherboard, on the cord.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so the negative
is to the right.
Yeah, it's the second one from the left. That makes sense.
Okay, let me plug this one in. And that.
And then your reset goes right next to it. I don't know, I just see a fat hand in the way.
Okay, so and then right next to the pins, right? Right next to is the power switch.
Yeah. I'm also going to look at your actual motherboard's one because I'm looking at the E, not the H.
Okay, can you see it?
Hold on. Actually, go back in there. Let me see it.
Is it too close?
No. That's not right.
It's not right?
No. God, I fucking hate this.
So what I got here is the far left is a positive LED. Next to it is the negative LED, and then the power switch is the one next to that.
Yeah, so it should basically look like the top. So starting from the left at the top, you should have the first 2 filled with the power plus and minus.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yes.
Then you go down to the bottom row, and it should be a hard drive and reset.
Hard drive and reset.
Yeah.
So what? So do I have to pull this stuff out again? Or?
I would say at least the ones that are on the right.
So this one over here, the power switch?
Yeah, every time you try to show it to me and then you move it back, it slides up.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Like right there, yeah. So
I need to move this one.
What is that one that you have? What does that say?
That's a power switch. SW.
Is it that reset?
I don't know if that's a reset.
See, I'm confused now. You got me confused.
Because you see it? Can you read the writing on it?
Yeah, power SW.
Yeah. And then right below it, I have the other one.
Okay, no, where you had it is the right one.
Okay.
I thought it was a reset.
And then below it is the other LED
It's the
HDD.
hard drive LED
Yeah,
below
which-
the power LED.
Yeah, which is the upside down writing with the negative to the right and positive to the, or negative, yeah, to the right and positive to the left.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right. That should be right.
Okay.
Okay, the next two things that need to get plugged in are the USBs. Do you have any 2.0 USBs?
There are two are hooked to that 3.0, but I don't see. Hold on. Mike. Okay, these two cables are in the same plug in a 3.0. And that's it.
I'm confused.
See these two wires right here?
Uh-huh.
They're coming off the same two USBs that are 3.0.
Okay. Is that a jumper or is that coming straight from the thing?
It's coming straight from here.
Oh, okay, that's shitty.
See how these two plugs right here?
Yeah.
They go up and then they join into the same plug on this side, right there.
Okay. All right, you have one USB 2.0 hanging around back there. It's the one that's plugged into your pump. Remember that cord I told you we'd sort out later? Right
Yeah.
at the beginning? That has to get plugged into there too.
Hold on. Where did I?
Should just be flopping around back there.
Yeah, I got it. So this is the power for the pump.
Yep. I would route that through the back one. The back opening.
Down here?
Yeah. Just because there's a plug right there.
Okay.
And then it plugs into one of those two right there next to the 2.0 or the 3.0. Probably the one closer to it.
This one doesn't have a thing to orientate me here. Okay, they only got,
Yeah, there's a missing
yeah,
pin.
missing pin.
It's in one of the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah.
corners.
I got it. Okay.
And that should be all the loose cables, right?
Yeah, the ones that are
Yep.
that we had routed in,
Mm-hmm.
except for the C.
So now I want you to get the cables that are connected to your hard drive. There should be one cable connected or two cables connected. Yeah, that thing.
The heck shrunk on me. There you go. Okay.
So disconnect. You can take them both off of there. One of them is clipped in.
Yeah.
The smaller one.
Okay.
And then unscrew your hard drive out of there.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I put a screw in there. I think I did. If not, it should just clip out. Do you see any screws in there at all?
Here, I was looking for the clip. Someone's holding it.
Yeah, there's a screw in there somewhere then.
Let's see.
It's probably one on each side.
Okay. Not on this side, just one side.
Okay. As soon as you open that clip, it should just kind of shoot out.
Okay.
There you go. So you know those, I think that one of the, we'll mount that later, but the cord, the small cord you took off of there is what I'm looking for. Yep, that one. So are those both flat?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna plug that into one of those SATA connectors. Do you see them? It's right next to the ROG logo.
This logo here?
Yeah.
Right here along the side?
Yeah. Those are the SATA connectors.
Just plug into
SATA
one?
6 connectors. Plug it in the top one.
The top one. Okay.
Yep, and then just route it through to the back.
Okay.
Now we'll put the power supply in.
Okay.
Yeah, blow that thing out too.
Can I shake it?
You could shake it. It should be all right for the most part. Just give it a good blow since you're cleaning everything up. There you go.
Good?
Yep.
All right.
So I'm pretty sure you can just slide that thing in through the back, right? There's no like thing that you fit it to. You just slide it up to the back there.
I think you just screw it in, right?
Yeah. And make sure you're not sitting on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the good thing about this case is it's kind of easy to get to the power supply plugs.
Okay.
So just screw that thing back in there.
Which one, top or bottom? Bottom would be better,
Bottom,
right?
bottom.
Yeah, you want to keep the heat away from the
Flip
board.
it. Flip it. You want the fan to be facing outwards.
I got you. Like this?
Yeah, you want it facing this way. I'll let you figure it out. Just sort it. Come on, bud. It's not rocket science. There we go.
Damn orientation! Okay, what screws did I use on this?
There should be some screws that came with your case to use. They're the ones with the hex heads on them. But they also have,
Yeah, I got it right here.
yeah, they also have, those are your screws for that. So you remember that piece of rubber?
Yeah.
You could put that in there if you want to. At the end, it'll kind of be like a little rubber thing that it'll sit on. And it won't vibrate.
Right here?
Yeah, I put it underneath there.
Damn, where'd I put it? Where are you? There you go. Okay. Ah. That's weird.
did not know that.
That don't look right at all.
What?
It's sitting too high. It's higher than the, what do you call it? Than the bracket that it sits on. And it already has a bracket that has rubber on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. It's blue.
All right.
Cable out of the way. Okay.
So now we can start plugging in all the cables that go into the power supply.
All right. This is these pins right here, right?
I can't see. Yep, so that one goes in the 24 pin. That one's easy to plug in. It only goes in one spot, and there's no other place that'll fit it.
Let's put this one because it's the farthest outward one. There's ones in the further inward, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a SATA, right?
Yeah, that's not power though.
Okay.
So that cord is the other cord that you unplugged from that from the SSD. So where is that? No, the other cord that you unplugged from the SSD. It should have like a bunch of, yeah, that one. So that'll get plugged into here. Other end. There we go. That's the one. The 6.
At the bottom?
Yeah, it should say like peripheral and SATA.
Yeah.
So plug it into one of those.
I'm not doing something right.
Okay, zoom in and I'll see what I can see.
Because it's showing sockets on here. It looks like you put pins in there. And this one's a socket.
You're confusing the hell out of me.
Hold
I
on.
built this computer for
I might not be putting it in. Right. Here it goes. You're right. Okay.
You had it in the other way?
No, it was just, I thought it was socket. It was messing me up.
No, you're good.
You want me to push this through?
No, that's going to basically sit in the back. There's
Okay.
only 2 things that are going to plug into that. One of them's your pump, and the other one is your SSD.
Okay. So what am I doing now, though?
Your next one is your CPU. It's that cord right there on the right. That one. So that one I would plug in, I don't know, on the top row, very middle. So you have 3. The top row has a group of 6 that are, top and middle row has a group of 6 that are all the same.
Okay.
And it says PCIe or CPU.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you want to plug it in, I'd say, to the top row.
Okay. Okay.
All right. The next three that you're going to plug in are the ones for your GPU. And those were the three that were just flopping around in there, remember? Because we couldn't connect it.
Damn.
What'd you do with them?
Okay.
They're not connected at all. I don't even see them right now.
I don't see
You
them
set
either.
them aside. You set them aside somewhere.
The ones that I zip tied, right?
Yes. Yep, those three.
Okay.
So I would plug all three of those in the middle row.
You want me to route these to the front?
Yep. So, yeah, definitely. I would put them. It's easier to route that small thing through the front to the back than it is to route that huge cable from the back to the front.
Okay, so these go through the top, right? Or can I go through the
depends on where
sides
your
right here?
GPU is going to be.
Can I put it through the side right here?
Yeah.
So the top three, right? Or the three
Well, the
underneath
middle row.
in the middle row, right?
Yeah, the middle row, top three.
Or below the CPU or the CPU plug, right?
You're adding more into it than has to be. So there's
You got-
six plugs
You got
between the top and the middle row at the very top.
so I got the CPU plugged in the middle top row. And then the next one is the cable I just plugged in below it.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna plug another one of these below that cable.
Hey, so here, before we go any further, before we take any steps further, you know that CPU plug that you plugged in there?
Yeah, that's the top one.
You see how you have it flopping around and there's this nice little cable management thing at the very top you could route it through?
Over here?
The bracket at the top where all those other cables
Up
are being
here.
routed. Yeah.
Okay,
You want to try to funnel all your cables through there because that'll hide them all.
I got you.
So route that thing through there. I just noticed that. I mean to cut you off from your statement.
And then I'm gonna plug it in the
Plug
top,
it in the very, very top row, very top one.
very top middle.
Top row. And when I say top, I'm saying the fan part is the bottom.
Hold on.
When you look at the you're why are you moving it?
I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
Right? So when I say top row, I don't mean as you're looking at it now. I say as you were looking at it if you were looking at it from the front.
Okay, so the front, this is the top row.
Right? No, that's the bottom row.
Okay, we're on
The
the
middle row,
top row.
top row. So the row that's furthest away from you, how about that? The column.
Yeah, the one furthest away from me is the top row. Wait,
Yes.
okay.
We need to pick a way that we're going to identify these.
Yeah, we gotta get on the same orientation.
Okay, so top row, farthest away from you.
Okay, that is the CPU.
Yeah, plug that there.
Yeah, I had that in the middle.
Yeah, no, you don't. It's fine. Top row, furthest away.
Okay. Okay. Yeah?
I can't see. You're not pointing at the right thing.
Shit. Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
that looks right.
Okay.
Now plug these next three in the next column over the top three sockets. Right, one right after another. 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha. Going through the same grommet?
Yep.
Yeah, I was all jacked up.
A little bit.
Hella jacked up.
We're talking switches.
I know. For real. Okay.
But you're not finding the hole.
Here's the hole.
There it is.
Oh, final one. Okay. Okay. And then put this one in the one below it.
Yep.
Okay.
Now plug in the ATX one. You know those cables you're routing it all over with? I'd route it behind them all.
Underneath?
Yeah, route it underneath all these flat cables.
Like that?
No, the flat ones. The flat ones that are kind of flopping all over the
Right
place.
here.
Yeah. Route it underneath those.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
There. Well, now we can put your graphics card in.
Graphics card?
Yep. Oh, you need to plug that in too. So the fan, so take the very top one, and you know where the connector, that's in your left hand. The very top one. And you'll plug that one inside there's something flopping around in there that looks like it plugs in there.
Up here, right?
Yep, that's the one.
SATA power?
Yeah, I would route that up and over that little lip there,
Like that?
and then plug the SATA in there. There's only one way to put it in. There's an L.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it?
Okay. Yep. So the next thing we're going to do is put your GPU in. Put the
GPU!
power to that. And then we're going to test this thing out and make sure she works. And then once we find out that it works, we will finish it up.
Oh, son bitch.
So before you take the GPU out, remove the top two slots
Top two slots?
on the case.
Oh. Oh, I got you.
Yep. Quit showing off your 3090. Fucking show off.
I'm still miffed about that damn EVGA Kingpin.
Yeah.
I just
Was
can't.
that like a week?
They only gave you freaking 8 hours. They should at least give you 24 hours to.
Well, and this isn't to be critical, even though it's going to sound that way. You jumped the gun, but
I did.
you put your name on a list. You're like, they're never going to call me, so I'm going to buy the
They
first
didn't
thing
call me.
them.
I even put it on for
They
the.
called you.
No comment. I'm mad at myself if anything. I'm so mad. I could have had a freaking nice Kingpin. EVGA. Okay.
ROG's good too. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's an ROG motherboard.
Hey, take out that third. Take out another one.
Another one?
I think that top one won't work.
This one right here?
Yeah. You might need to put that top one back in.
Okay.
Just because it looks like that's like for a small little weird type of card you can add in there.
Can I see? Oh, I can't see.
Okay, your other camera's from a different perspective, right? There you go.
Let me try to move this one. All right. So you need to put this one back in the top.
Yeah.
Ah! All right.
There you go. Now you grab the scratch, just slide right in there.
Hold on. Strix. Oh, you're being tight. Oh, so tight. Almost opened it upside down. Such a big card.
Yeah, she's a beast.
So on Facebook, the guy that said, "Is that going to fit?" And I said, "Yeah." I was wrong. It did not fit. It had to be another case. So, damn the luck.
It would have fit if you didn't have
The cooler.
a 360 round.
Yeah. All right. So
Just goes right in there at the top.
right here.
Mhm.
So big.
Give it a little support until you put the screws in.
Gotcha.
Don't just let it hang there.
Gotcha. Baby! Baby?
You're on your own.
I am on my own. Good thing this is magnetic.
Mm-hmm. But do you have the stability?
No. Ooh, I'm good like
Nailed
that.
it.
Not like the camera tripod that is booty. Okay. Plug in the power.
Now you have to decide, like, I know we routed those things through the bottom.
Yeah.
You might be able to get away with, and it'll look better in my opinion, if you route the power cables. So you see where the 24 pin is? Yeah, so if you're able to slide that cable up and route those 3 cables over the front, over the top, and then plug them in from the front, it might look a little better.
So route them through here?
Yeah, but move the 24 pin. You know, you see how you could slide it up a little bit?
Okay,
The cable that's pulling through?
yeah,
Route them underneath there, and then route the cables over the top and over the front, and it won't block off any of the GPU.
so did you want me to reroute from the bottom to the middle, or just bring it up
Yeah.
and over? Okay,
That's what I would do.
okay,
It's gonna be a little annoying, but I think it'll work and it'll look better.
okay.
I don't know how much of that panel like lights up as far as RGB. It might, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I know I've seen this card a bunch of times, but
You just plug them in?
yep. And you should be able to kind of just bend the cable. Not too much, but enough to just be out of the way. Like I said, man, you should look into getting those custom cables.
Yeah,
They're much nicer and they're easier to route. They bend much easier. Well, they're not terribly expensive. I mean, they're pretty good for what they do. They're individually sleeved, so they're not so stiff. I'm gonna have them done for my ATX and my 24 pin and my GPU cards. And that'll allow you to show off your, you know, what you got in there. But you see what I'm saying? How ugly that stuff looks?
yeah,
I'll get you some more cables.
yeah.
And you can order them a little shorter too, so they don't have to be so long. Oh shit, I got a power supply coming in today.
A what?
I ordered a power supply.
Oh,
Orders out for delivery, arriving by 8, get wrecked. See all updates. Shit was out for delivery since 5 o'clock in the morning. What's taking so long?
they always do that.
Crap.
Is it Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just have one thing to say about Amazon. You guys have been booty lately.
Don't say it.
I did say it.
You're never gonna get your stuff on time ever again now.
I keep saying
Never.
it. Hey, what the heck?
Yeah, those cables are so stiff, man.
I can't get this slide in. This first cable. Okay. It's pissing me off. Okay, good. Okay. That one in? Nope. Wait, come on. Should be this difficult. Oh. There it is. Got it. Okay.
Well, now it's time to go plug it in and test it out.
All right.
After that, we can finish it up. I just want to make sure it all works now.
All right.
Everything reads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I gotta remember where to put it now. Where for the power supply? Son of a bitch.
It's probably upstairs where you left it plugged in.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, shit. Okay.